one, huh? Something should come now. Hello? Yeah, better. Hello? Good. Jaya 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 Mahadeva. Jaya 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 Mahadeva. Shiva Shankara Adi Ananta. Shiva Shankara Adi Ananta. Jaya 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 Mahadeva. Namaskaram. Namaskaram all of you. Oh. Hey, you don't look like a wave, what's happening to you? I only saw this guy Sunil is sitting on the beach. I think he knows what's a wave. Well, was it for individual human beings, it's become so become a big achievement to be joyful. When a child can be joyful, an adult should be tenfold or 100-fold more joyful. But no, a wave has to come and wash you. You want a flood? Well, unfortunately, this is the reality of the world, that people do not know how to handle their adulthood. They think being an adult means being a naughty mess. No, I didn't mean naughty this way, I mean naughty murchu. You know, what is it called in Hindi? What's a knot? Huh? God? Gaunt. Gantu. So, this whole process of inner engineering is just an undoing of all these gantus or knots that we create from the experience of life, simple process of life, growing up, forming relationships. Well, it's very important, forming permanent relationships in the form of marriage, family, children, whatever. If it is not, if you're fine by yourself, simply be by yourself. Just for this, how much fuss? I have not seen any other creature making this much fuss about just living their life, doing simple things. So, in engineering, many of you, it seems you're saying, it was very wonderful when the programs were going on, but in the pandemic we are… You must be… you're still alive, I can see. Hello? Unless you posted a video and died. You're still alive. That's the best thing you could do right now. You stayed alive, very important. Unfortunately, over 500,000 people have lost their lives. Many people probably dear to you, many dear to me have passed away in the last year and a half. It's not a small thing, but it is not a small thing either that you're alive. The phenomena of life is not a small thing. The biggest thing in the universe happening right now is this phenomena of life, which you also are. So this doesn't need any daily keying up to be a phenomena. It is a phenomena anyway. Unless you put a huge rock on top of it, this is supposed to be your brains. Hello? Such a big rock, a great phenomena feels like a terrible burden to carry. Most people are experiencing their life as a terrible burden to carry on a daily basis, simply because they got a big rock up here, very heavy. Now, I thought we lightened it for you. Hello? Hey, say something, at least gestures, I can't hear you. At least a wave, wave. Yeah. This is not very complicated, this is very simple. But somewhere you fear, if you admit that your life is simple, it'll become meaningless. That is the best thing that can happen to you. There is no burden of meaning, you just know the joy of your own existence. That is the best thing that can happen to you. That is what you're preventing by trying to find meanings. Where is the meaning, tell me? What is the meaning of this tree? What is the meaning of this cloud? What is the meaning of this rain? What is the meaning of this mountain? There's no meaning to anything. How come you are manufacturing stupid meanings in your head all the time? And the burden of these meanings is weighing you down in such a big way that now if you have to cause a wave, we have to bring the ocean. Where is Sunil? He's gone. Is he back? Yeah, there he is with the beach. I don't think you can see him. This guy is sitting on the beach. That's the best thing to do right now. But something wrong with this because it's evening, but this guy is sitting with the day. What are you doing? Or are you in the Caribbean? Are you in Antigua? All kinds of people run away there. I was just wondering, what are you doing? So I'm saying, you are taking your life so seriously that there is no relaxation. You need to understand, hey, this guy is doing some yoga, he's upside down. So what, Sanik Reddy, what's your name, huh? This girl, huh? Satvik Reddy, what are you doing upside down, huh? That's a good position actually. If you turn your camera like this, you will be in yoga. The only and only reason why every human being is not naturally spiritual, not naturally enlightened, is they are dead serious about their lives. That's all. They don't understand tomorrow morning, at least the COVID should have taught you that tomorrow morning, poop, you or me can pop out. No, you should not, okay? You must make sure it doesn't happen. But we pop out. COVID or no COVID, virus or no virus, we still die. Hello? We would like to kick the can for some time, but we die. So if you know that your existence here is such a brief amount of time, you wouldn't take it so seriously as if you're carrying the planet on your head. This is why we did yoga, just the right posture. See, when you're on your headstand, if we take a picture and we turn it around, it looks like you're carrying the planet on your head. That's the idea. Sadhguru, we thought you'll give us some serious discourse, you're just making fun of us. That is the whole problem. Too many serious discourses and everybody misses life, the phenomena of life, because they're so dead serious. If you… I've told you this many times, If anybody tells you, my uncle is serious, what do you think? That means he is going, that's what it means. So if you're serious, that's what it means. It's not that you're going, you're already gone, because you may be physically alive, but you're gone as far as life's experience is concerned, because what's happening in your head will dominate the cosmos. So, Ananda Alai means simply this: you must allow this phenomena of life, which is happening in humongous waves across the universe. You just have to ride it. It's not that you have to cause some wave. See, joy is not something that you do. When life is feeling exuberant and alive, it becomes joyful. A child is joyful not because something fantastic is happening to him. Well, something very fantastic is happening to him, that is life. And because it was new, he appreciated it. Now because you're old, hello? Now because you're old, I hope you're getting the point. Because you're so old, you're not able to appreciate the point. You become old not because of years, you become old because you live in your memory, you live in your past. If you lived in the present, you wouldn't become old. There's no such thing as young or old right now. There's just life. And if you're alive, hello? You must prove to me you are alive. How do I know you're not just a posted video that I'm looking at like you are watching my YouTubes? Hello? How do I know you're alive? Everybody shows some indication that you are alive. So, Ma? So if you're alive, something fantastic is happening. I want you to know, you think your career is fantastic, your clothing is fantastic, your jewelry is fantastic, your home is fantastic, your relationships are fantastic, your family is fantastic, your wealth is fantastic. All these fantastic things I will give you in exchange that we just take your life out. How's that? Hello? Huh? Tomorrow I will make you a billionaire, I'll give you a palace to live in, I'll give you all gold braided clothes Amma is already wearing I have nothing against it, but only thing is in exchange that we will take away your life. Everything else you will have. Enjoy it, huh? So the only and only precious thing that you have in your life is life. If you do not every moment appreciate that, you don't deserve. I'm sure a whole lot of people who died in this COVID, they are willing to exchange your life for theirs. At least like you do blood donation, why don't you do life donation to somebody who wants to live? Hello? If you're absorbed into something and you're like this, that's okay. Out of being dead serious like this is no good because you're practicing death when you're alive. Ananda Alai is not some kind of tickling you and making you Anandam. No, if you're exuberantly alive, you will be Ananda, you will be joyful, there is simply no other way, you will be blissful. So, to create this exuberance, there are many aspects. One is the karmic weight that you carry in your head and the new karma that you create every day Many people are creating in 24 hours more karma than what might have been there for 24 lifetimes. Every 24 hours they're multiplying it like that because, everything my. My house, my husband, my wife, my children, my nonsense, my this, my that. With this disease, no joy can happen. Here, Nothing belongs to you, you came with nothing, you will live with nothing. Hello? Hello, hello? Sadhguru, what about my wealth? That also I'm saying. There is no container service for you. You come with nothing, you go with nothing. There is nothing here that's yours. It's a privilege. They allowed you to breathe, they allowed you to sit on this land, and a few arrangements we made for our life. Wonderful. If you have made good arrangements for yourself, wonderful. But there is no my nonsense, there's only life. If you are aware of this, Ananda Alai is natural. There's no need for any daily tickling to make you Anandam. If you are doing your daily Shambhavi practice, this will naturally come home to you, that the most precious and the only precious thing, hey, this girl is in space, what's her name? Ramya? Ramya Nagaraja from Bangalore, huh? Oh, look at your technology, she is sitting on the planet, right away from the planet somewhere. You guys can't see it. She's got a background to show that she's on the moon or somewhere. Where is that? Moon or Mars or somewhere in between? Somewhere in between, that's good. Anyway, neither this world, this planet, nor your home, nor your clothing, nor your body belongs to you. It's here for us, it's a privilege, all this has been given to us. But the only and only precious thing is life. This fact will come home to you experientially if every day your practice is on. This is what Shambhavi is about, that if you sit here, your body is here, your mind is somewhere else, what is you is somewhere else. Once a distinction arises between these three aspects, being blissful is a natural quality. Your very chemistry becomes blissful. You don't have to try to be blissful or joyful, it inevitably happens that way. So, let's make this happen. I know this 1.5 years, well, I have not been able to come to your towns or cities, there are no programs, physical programs at least, but we are doing more work than ever before and we are here online, and I'm telling you, I have said this many times, I have initiated and gave powerful experiences to people, more people. Hey, this lady is counting money. Hello, why are you giving me the money? What's happening? Throw it at me, it's okay, we need money because we are sitting here without any revenue for last 1.5 years. She's escaping, what happened? And now he's counting the money. Now we saw your face also. This is a nice scene, somebody should have captured this. Ma, you're a doctor or a nurse or whatever and you're counting money. I thought you were just about to give it to me. That's okay. You shouldn't count money in front of the camera, ma. Now, oh, what is Sadhguru talking like this? Because spirituality means… Hey, like the calendar I'm saying, you saw the calendars, like that. You must have a constipated look on your face, otherwise how are you spiritual? No, I want you to know, these are all stuck-up images that we have created of what is spiritual. How can a spiritual person be serious? Because if you have touched anything beyond the boundaries of your physical body and your psychological structure, there is nothing here to be serious about. All the nonsensical seriousness is only in your psychological affairs. And you're making up all those things. Everything that you made up, you think is the basis of creation. No, if you and me disappear right now, As many of you are disappearing on the screen, even life is just like that. Your picture is on the screen and it's gone. Even like that, you and me are here today, one day we'll be gone. Everything will be fine. Hello? Everything will be fine. So, this brief time that we have, it's important. Not only that you're joyful, you leave a trail of joy. Because joy is not a goal by itself, it's just an ambience. It is a climate. It's a good climate for people to live. It is not a goal. If you're joyful, then you will do everything that you can do. If you are not joyful, even what you can do, you will not do because life will go in complaining about this and that person and this person endlessly. If you're joyful, there is no resentment in your life about anybody or anything. If you're not joyful, there are so many things other people do which are not necessary for you and you will inevitably become resentful. Become resentful about people who are dearest to you in your life, this will also happen. Yes, people who you think are dearest to you in your life today, tomorrow you may be seriously resentful or it may happen in 10 years. Oh, lot of people. Simply not because there's something wrong with your relationship, something wrong with those people, it's simply that you are not in a wave of bliss. Then in the process of living together, working together, somebody will do this, somebody will do that, so many people will do things that we don't like, immediately we will start becoming resentful. After some time, you will see there's only bitterness in you. I've been always saying this, just open your album and look at how you were when you're 5, 6 years of age. I'm still like that only, hello? You're serious lot of responsibility, Sadhguru. What responsibility? I have 2 children. Oh, God damn it, if you don't know how to handle it joyfully, why did you make these 2 children? Hello? Suppose your children are also born like this, serious, then you will take them to your psychiatrist, isn't it? Hello? Suppose it so happens your children are born and they're dead serious, they never giggle, they never smile, they're just serious, then you will definitely take them to your doctor thinking there is something wrong with you. Why don't you understand there is something wrong with you? There is. If you are becoming serious about who you are, what you're doing and what you're not doing, well, there is a sickness. If you cure yourself of this sickness, Ananda Alai will happen. This is what inner engineering is about. Somebody asking me a question, Sadhguru, if I'm always happy, how will I be responsible? Whoa, whoa, whoa. The only reason why you're not happy is because you're not responding. You're not responding to life. Ma, what's your name, Ma Susil? What's her name? Where did the money go? I'm just checking. Hello? Huh? Selvi Subramaniam, ennamma? Tamil ennamma, pana illa yaarko kuduthittingma pakkathula. If you do not know how to look at life just the way it is, without making up all kinds of rubbish about it, you will see everything is joyful about life. If you're making up stuff in your head, nonsense in your head and you yourself believe the nonsense, then there is deep trouble. You can call this religion, you can call this family, you can call this philosophy, you can call this ideology, you can call it whatever you want, but you are making it up and you start believing it yourself. So, to cure you of this only inner engineering, now that it's available online, anytime you want you can do refresher course, you can do it again and again for yourself. Don't tell anybody, you've done it 5 times, okay? Because then they will think you have such a thick skin that you didn't get it the first time. Though even though even they didn't get it. There's a problem in the world. It's all right. Sometimes we don't get something the first time. You apply yourself. But you saw, when you did the program, it's relieved you, you were joyful. Then people are asking me, Sadhguru, I was really joyful and wonderful, but now it's gone. Tell me, should you complain to me or I should complain to you? I invested my whole bloody life to offer this to people, and then you come and tell me it's gone, and as if I'm at fault. It was there, for sure it was there. Now it's gone means I should come and complain to you. I must ask Selvi, if she doesn't look joyful, every day you're miserable, you must pay me. Let's do this. If you're joyful, it's free. If you're miserable, you must pay. How's this? Hello? Hello, hello? Huh? If you're joyful, everything is free. If you're miserable, you must pay. At least then maybe you'll be joyful. Because it looks like things that you possess seem to be far more valuable than the very life that you are. It's time you change that. That's all it takes. If you just understand, whatever we possess in our life, whatever it is, including people, of all this is meaningful only because there's life throbbing here. If you just see this, you will see, you will become non-serious. If you become non-serious, there's enormous room to be joyful, enormous room in this world to be joyful. If you take this very seriously, things that you possess, your body, your mind, your wealth, your nonsense, if you take this seriously, then there is no room for joy because it'll worry you to death. What will happen, what will happen? There's only one thing that'll happen, you will die one day. That's guaranteed, I'm telling you. This is not my blessing, this is just a natural process. What can I do? I didn't create this life. So, if creation made it in such a way that you have to die one day, is it my fault? I'm just reminding you that your time is limited. This limited time need not go waste in doing things that is not good for you. What's the point? What is the point? Doing something that doesn't feel good for you. There are only two things. In your life, this is all there is. They don't think you're accumulating something, this, that nonsense, my wealth, this thing, no, there's only one thing. This is the profoundness of your experience. When you sit here, how wonderful is this? If you have to do some action, how impactful is the action? This is all there is. There is simply nothing else with your life. I want you to apply yourself to this every day. What all do I have in my life? The only thing you have is profoundness of experience, impactfulness of activity. This is all. If you don't like activity, just have a profound experience and sit in one place. You like activity, you think you can do something useful, get up and do it. But this is all there is. Beyond this, you don't possess anything. Just in your head, these are all imaginations. Because you possess something little more than somebody else and you think you're better, no. If that somebody else goes away, with $1 billion you'll feel miserable, I'm saying. So, wave of joy, Ananda Alai, is not some magical stuff. It is just the most sensible way to live. There's simply no other way to live. And it's not the goal of life. It is a fundamental ambience that is needed to make life happen well. I heard that you have a lot of questions. So let's go questions little bit, already half an hour over, my time is up. They had told you only half an hour, your Wi-Fi is running out or what? Hello? Where's Selvi gone? Huh? What are the questions, please?
Namaskaram, Sadhguru. This question is from Pushpita Bandhupadhyay from Faridabad. Sadhguru, Namaskaram. When I was initiated into Shambhavi by you in the mega event in Delhi, I experienced some unexplainable things inside and around me. But that time you were there, present in front of me. This time, while attending Wave of Bliss program, on the third day, you guided us through the meditation where holding your hand, I emerged into the ocean fearlessly. And the experiences were so overwhelming that I am in a state of awe. This time, I was only hearing a recorded voice of yours. I was sitting in my own living room and I was so into it that nothing really mattered except my inner journey and the strong sensations. My question is, how could you do this magic when not even present physically? My greatest gratitude to you.
What's your name?
Pushpita Bandopadhyay.
Oh, Pushpita, are you on the screen? Is she here? Okay. Pushpita, I want you to know, this is what I'm cribbing about right now that I cut my life into millions of pieces and threw it all over. This is what initiation means, it costs life. Now I put my life into you, you don't need a video, you don't need instruction. If you're alive, if your head is not messed up, if you close your eyes and sit any moment, anywhere you are, it will happen. So, we are not giving… this is not talking spirituality, this is not reading spirituality, this is not a philosophy, this is a living spirituality. We have invested our life in you, so even that instruction, that video, nothing is needed. You simply sit at home. If you need something to focus on, say Shambho, say Sadhguru, so whatever you want. Otherwise just say boom, bomb, boom, doesn't matter what you say, just keep a little focus. You will see, things will happen to you because it's been invested upon you. My complaint is only that my investment is not yielding the kind of returns that I must get. I must see a more joyful world. Hello? Hello, hello, hello? I invested hoping to see a much more joyful world. Have you heard my problem story? When I was just 25, when I realized, one day I'm sitting there and I burst into ecstasy and I looked at it, what is the basis of this? I realized if I don't mess with my mind, I'm just ecstatic, it's so simple. Then I thought, who wouldn't want it? Who wouldn't want to be blissful? Well, as you know, 39 years have gone by. That day I made a plan that in 2.5 years' time, the 5.6 billion people who existed on that day, I will make all of them blissful in 2.5 years' time. 39 years have gone by, and now you're asking me this question, Pushpita, what is the magic? Now people say we have touched over 1 billion people, but still, you know, I will die a failure. I'm hoping you guys will increase my percentage at least. Hello? Anyway, I'm a failure. I will not make the entire world joyful before I go because so many people are deeply invested in their misery. That's their wealth. Yes, that is their great wealth. It's sitting heavy on their head and they are miserable and they think because of that, they are very important in this world because such deep states of misery. So because of all these people, counter forces, I will die a failure. I'm just asking Pushpita, just allow me to at least increase my percentage. Hello? Hello? All of you. Shall we? What ma, will you let me increase my percentage? You were showing me money, so I thought maybe you will, but please let me increase my percentage, okay? Let's leave substantial number of joyful people because there is no better way to live the world. There is simply no better way to live the world. They should be happy. Everybody should feel joyful when you're alive. If they feel joyful when you die, That's not a good sign. Hello? That's not a good sign. They must all feel joyful that you're alive because you are like a living flower, always in full bloom. That's our way to be. That's our way to be, that's our only way to be. There's simply no other way to be. Oh, this is Sadhguru's philosophy, be joyful, be joyful, be joyful. This is not my philosophy. Okay, be miserable, what is the problem? The problem is, the life that you are doesn't like it, that's all the problem is. Hello? This girl, what's her name? Sunita Chattopadhyaya. Ma, where are you from? Bengal, is it? Sunita? Samita. Huh? Samita. I can't hear you anyway. There's only one thing, profoundness of your experience. So you want to achieve profoundness in pain, pleasure, joy, misery, agony, ecstasy, you have to make up your mind. Profoundness will also happen with pain, but that profoundness is useless because it brings bitterness and nobody wants your pain. So, let's create an Ananda Alai. There's nothing else to do. It's a simple thing, if you take a pebble and throw it into the still water, the waves will go on and on and on like that. In this world, if you, one person, becomes really joyful, you will transmit. Without knowing what you're doing, everything around you will become joyful. So it's not that you have to do something special, you just have to do the simplest and the most natural thing that the life is longing for is to be pleasant in experience. Please.
The next question is from Ankush Budhiraja from Melbourne. How to experience true Sadhguru, not the one we see in YouTube videos and other forums? Most of us got attracted to him because of the way he speaks and all his logical, scientific, spiritual talks. But he is way beyond that. How to experience the real Sadhguru?
Down under, Buddhiraja. Anyway, for your information, I don't live on YouTube, okay? That's not where I live. A lot of people think I'm living on YouTube. So, what is it that you're calling as Sadhguru? That which can guide you beyond teachings, that which can lead you beyond logic, that which can make way for you beyond all reason, because what we think is logic, what we think is our reasoning, all this can only happen within the framework of the data that we have gathered. We know a few things, using our logic we can multiply it in many different ways, but the same things. So with this approach of looking at life through what we already know, with this, nothing new will ever come your way, because the same old things will repeat in many different ways. Sometimes the same things will come in pleasant forms, sometimes in unpleasant forms. This is what we call as karma. That means the same cycle, in different forms, in different colors, in different ways it comes, but the same stuff coming at you in so many different ways. Now you want something new to happen, then you need something which cannot fit into your data bank, something which functions beyond that. Well, you can call that Sadhguru, because Without that, you will be going through the cycle and thinking new things are happening. It's like this. You wake up in the morning and you saw the sunrise, but you have bad memory and you forgot that you saw the sunrise. In the evening you saw the sunset. Once again it looks spectacular because you forgot in the morning. So if your memory is brief, everything looks new for some time, but deep down within you, something begins to tire because of the repetitiveness of life. For many people for whom there is nothing wrong with their life, everything that they wanted has happened, such people have tired with life. Simply because repetitiveness brings boredom, repetitiveness brings tiresomeness. Inevitably, you cannot help it. So if you want something fresh to happen, you need a fresh injection of life, which is not about what you know. It is not a philosophy, it is not an ideology, it is not a religion, it is not a belief system. It is not in the framework of your knowledge or your understanding or your present perception. If you find that, that's Sadhguru. If a person happens to be the means for that, well, you call him also Sadhguru. Because essentially, it is an experience of life beyond the framework of what you have gathered. What is your prarabdha? What is the prescribed life for you? When somebody takes you beyond that, you call that person Sadhguru. So, well, it's on. When it's still on, it's not going to be on forever, it's still on, and I live dangerously So when it's still on, make it happen for yourself. It's my wish and my blessing. Every one of you should know this. Say this after me. Yoga Yoga Yogeshwaraya Bhuta Bhuta Bhuteshwaraya Kala Kala Kaleshwaraya Shiva Shiva Sarveshwaraya Shambho Shambho Mahadevaya
ஒரு மகத்தான அலை உருவாக்கிடலாமா? எந்த மாதிரி அலை? ஆனந்த அலை பண்ணிடலாமா? எல்லாரும் சொல்லுங்க பார்க்கலாம். அலை 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 அலை
பிடிச்சு நானே வந்த பின்னும் நெத்திலி வாசம் இன்னும் பேச அலைகளின் உள்ளம் துடிக்குதம் வாழ்க்கை நடக்குதம் ஆசை அலைகளின்
ஒரு மகத்தான அலை உருவாக்கிடலாமா? எந்த மாதிரி அலை? ஆனந்த அலை பண்ணிடலாமா? எல்லாரும் சொல்லுங்க பார்க்கலாம். அலை 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 அலை.
ஆசை திமிங்கலம் போல அதுவும் பேச திமிங்கலம் தான் பிடிச்சு நானே வந்த பின்னும் நெத்திலி வாசம் இன்னும் பேச ஆசை அலைகளின் உள்ளம் துடிக்குதம் வாழ்க்கை நடக்குதம் ஆசை அலைகளின்